Hello, hello! The rare second stream in a single day. I think I knocked my camera a little bit. There we go. I got all my chores done and everything, so we are jumping back in with another couple hours of the summoning before I go to bed. All right, I need to pull up. There we go. Had to pull up my notepad file. I was messing around with some stuff off stream. Had a save game called Test, but I don't think I actually need it. Okay, let me backtrack here. So where am I? What am I doing? I'm in the Blue Knights domain. Right. And I was working on these levers. Okay, I think I'm going to try to finish that out before I go exploring, because the underground passage was taking me to other domains. So let's head back to the master control area. Okay, so the switches correspond with the rooms. So if I want to open up that, then I need to come flip this, right? And now that should be open. Yes. But then that means I need to flip all of these. And now it should be clear. Yeah. Could I just go ahead and do that for all of the rooms? I assume I probably can. But I'm going to go and explore first before I try to do that. Let me stick with what I'm doing that's working so far. So I go all the way up and then this way. Okay. Remember that these things punch a lot harder than the lightning bolts do. There we go. Just gonna let it get a little bit closer. Okay. These things are fast. There we go. So I'm sure this will be another dead end. Sure is. Lair of the Blue Knight. Ooh. Okay, we found the Blue Knight potentially. Let's do a quick save. And then let's jump in here and see what happens. Ooh, Blue Knight fast. And he's coming right at me and I can't talk to him. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to poison him or do I want to just like hack him down or what? I think I'm just going to hack him down with the broadswords. That being said, I have this amulet of strength. I'm going to pop that on. Oh, it's a good thing I did because he's doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to need to kill him as quickly as possible. A hell of a time for my broadsword to break. let's go ahead and heal up. I will prepare more of those. There we go. We got him. Strong, though. He did a lot of damage to me. Okay. Got through. One broadsword broke. That's fine. I'm trying to use him up. So we got the blue medallion and the sun key. And the skull of Sea Raven. Hi, Sea Raven. I am known as Sea Raven. I was the third mage lost to Shadow Weaver in the early days of the war with the Horde. I was once a high-standing wizard in the council. The following is the third hand movement required to channel the gateway spell. Remember it. Pointing up. Oh, I need to put down the other one. The other one was backwards C. So point up, sideways. I wish you well, Zeph. Shadow Weaver must not be allowed to mend the Staff of Summoning and bring the God of Magic into our world. If you would defeat magic, he would have the power to utterly destroy our world. Once you have half of the Staff of Summoning, you must make way to Shadow Weaver's private quarters in the Citadel. It is here that he keeps his half of the staff. Once you have both pieces of the staff, you must mend it yourself. Shadow Weaver cannot be allowed to do this himself. I can help you no more, Zeph. Farewell. Bye, Sea Raven. Okay, so the backward C is L. And point up sideways is A. Okay. So I've got the next two motions of the spell down. Might as well do more of these while I'm at it. We got Sun Key. I can only assume Sun Key goes in that hole so I can get back. Wow. Blue Knight really just came at me. No words, no anything. And the game gives you nowhere to hide, so you can't, like... I guess I could have potentially poisoned him. Oh, but I can't get out. I do have a spare Sun Key that I brought. But normally you wouldn't be able to get out of there. You just have to, like, run around and hope that you could survive long enough to let poison kill him if you go that route. Okay, I'm going to actually come over here. Let me look at the map. I didn't do what I kind of expected it to do. I want to explore the... Oh, you know what? It's probably because I flicked this one multiple times. Let me make sure they're all on. Okay, so if I start there, I can't actually see if that did anything. That's open now. But now it's shut. Now it's open. So actually I can just go ahead and run through. Let's go ahead and do that. I just want to map out the remaining rooms to make sure I'm not missing anything. I imagine it's probably just will-o'-the-wisps. I don't think there's going to be any treasure or anything, but I'd rather take the time to double check. Hey, that broadsword broke. Nice. Okay, so we got that done. Okay, so we successfully broke another broadsword. Let's pull out a broadsword. Yeah. Walking. I'm gonna lean back in my chair a little bit. A lot of times I sit forward too much and then my back hurts. So I'm trying to relax more when I play games. Okay, so basically I need to open up those two sets of doors one way or another. So if I do this, yeah, that's good enough actually. Oops. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Not quite, but cool. So I can't proceed exactly how I want to, but I can finish mapping it out. There we go. And see, yeah, one more will-o'-the-wisp to take care of. Oh, my strength amulet. Whoops, I forgot I had it on. Well, it's gone now. So that just takes me to the Blue Knight's lair. So now we have this whole little section mapped out. Yeah. Okay, so now we can just open the door so I can now proceed to the White Knight's domain. Should be pretty simple, I think. I think if I just do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, do I want to take that underground passage or do I want to stay above ground? Also, do I want to try using any of the runes in this area? Yeah, there's no teleportation things that I can see. Let's go ahead and save our game. Especially since we took down the Blue Knight. And let's try warping. No Thurasaz, no Gibo, no Rido. Okay, we can't warp here. Next question. Do we want to go through the underground or stay above ground? Let's do this, actually. Let's come to the underground. Crossroad Cavern. Let's try using the runes down here as well. Just because we know that sometimes there's runic places to go down here. There's no Rido. There is a Gibo. Enter teleporter to return. I don't want to return yet. I just got here. Ah. I can't talk to it. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You have killed a serpent statue. Oh, crap. 90 damage. Holy cow. Okay, you know what? Actually, instead of trying to heal all that, I'm going to reload. That's a lot of damage. It's interesting that the serpent statue gets its own little cutscene when it dies. Okay, so we know the Gebo rune takes us somewhere. What about Thursaz? Let's try that and see. Thursaz takes us... Whoa! Who are you? Kind of weak, whoever you are. You're fast, but you're not hitting me very hard. Got a lot of hit points, though. Bunch of rocks, and a lever. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to do that. I was like, let me collect these rocks and put them on the pressure plate. But I can just push this up like so. Let the blade remain imprisoned, for it shall be this world's undoing. Ah! Ah! Okay, that just opens that. It looks like I'm safe standing where I am for the moment. It also looks like the fire may be in fixed intervals. There's a bloodstone. I'm going to actually take and use the bloodstone. That way if I catch a stray fireball, hopefully I won't eat quite as much damage. Ooh, invisibility. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. I took 1 point of damage from those 2 fireballs. Much better. Thank you, Bloodstone. Let the blade remain in prison, for it shall be this world's undoing. I want to go ahead and kill all the statues while the fire shield is still active. Is that all of them? Yep, there goes the fire shield. I thought we came in here. Oh, that's an item or something. Invisibility is point up, backward C. You know what? Let me do this and write it down. Invisibility. Point up, backward C, fist, palm, upright, arch. So point up is C L J H C L J H. Oh no. C L J D H I. C L J D H I. Invisibility. Cool. Rusted Blade. Can do 20 damage points, requires 2 hands. Let the blade remain imprisoned, for it shall be this world's undoing. I think we might have just found the sword we wanted to find. Maybe. I don't see any other way out of here. I'm wondering where this teleporter is going to take me. Only one way to find out. I'm going to go ahead and save again first. Alright, where will this take me? Oh, this took me to where I would have gone if I'd used the Gebo rune. That's convenient. Also, where's my rune bag? There's my rune bag. Where did that Gebo rune go? I just had it. There it is. Rune bag. I've got a couple Nightshade leftovers. I don't need those really. We'll see. Okay, here's the thing. This requires 2 hands to use. I'm not sure I want to use a 2-hand weapon. Also, the bloodstone is no longer active. Do I have another bloodstone on me? I don't think I do. No. 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 No, I did not bring another one along. Of course not. Let's see what this does. Wow, what was that? A text box popped up that I was not expecting. Oh, also, you know what? I have a bag of Nightshade. I might as well put these Nightshade in there. Okay, a text box came up when I hit with this. Oh, and we just ate 77 damage to the face. Let's not do that. Give me 1 second here. Got some text messages. There we go. Okay. Okay. Put the Nightshade away, put this back in my hands, save again so I don't have to do all that again if I get hit by a fireball. Hopefully I won't get hit by a fireball. I am weak. I hunger for battle. Use me, Zephyr, and I shall make you powerful. Use me, and I shall help you defeat the Dark Mage. Weak, so weak, I need sustenance. A rusted blade, one that speaks to my mind. Never have I am weak. I appear as a rusted blade only in my weakest state. I am warmonger. Feed me and I shall bring you glory. Feed me and I shall help you. Warmonger, the blade of legends? Sword of Boral? I cannot believe. Feed you. Battle, death. Use me to slay your enemies. I feed upon death. Anger shall hone my edge. Blood shall remove this rust. In turn I shall nurture you, strengthen you. You need me. Trying to get away from the fireballs so they don't hit me in the face. I don't know if this is going to count as strengthening Warmonger because these things don't bleed exactly. But I figure we can give it a try. Staying up against the wall so I can dodge these fireballs. It's about to turn. Doesn't matter. Okay, I can just hit escape to... as cool as it is to see the statue crumble and hear the thing, we've seen it enough, I think. So I'm just gonna, like, skip it when I kill one of these now. Oh, look, another bloodstone. Imagine that. Now that they're all dead. The key to getting past this door is very near. Past this door. Behold the fate that awaits those eager to free the evil sword Warmonger. Well, I kind of already freed it. So, you know. Beware, gems are required to exit this room. Well, I do have some gems. Yes! Once again, I have assumed my normal state in this plane of existence. Warmonger shall once again be feared. You must continue to use me in battle, Zephyr. I need more sustenance. I am still weak. I can only help you defeat Shadow Weaver if I am at the peak of my power. You are an evil blade, Warmonger, and I am not your servant. I shall find another way. No, you cannot. Spare me your noble words. What do you truly know of good and evil? There is a thin line between the two, my friend. You will use me, Zephyr. You need me as much as I need you. There is no other way. You may see me as evil, but only I can help you save this world from a far greater evil. I am sure there is another way. Why do I need you, Warmonger? Because only I can give you the hand movements needed to channel the mending spell. Whether you know it yet or not, you will need that spell, and without me you shall never have it. Then give me the spell. I have already brought you to your normal state. Nay, Zephyr, I am still weak. I need you to fight with me, to feed me. Each time I grow in power, I shall give you one hand movement of the mending spell. Once I have attained my strongest state, I will give you the final hand movement. Then and only then will you have the ability to mend the staff of summoning. Use me to slay your enemies. Are they not evil? What does it matter whether you slay them with a normal sword or with me? I will rescue this world. Boral would have used me to save this world. So be it, Warmonger. You may save the world, but once I have the spell. Once you have the spell, you will dispose of me. I think that you will still have need of me even then, Zephyr. I can feel them even now. They are brothers of mine. Shadow Weaver conjured them from my own plane of existence. 2 of them, twin swords, and they guard the Black Mage's quarters. Only I will be able to get you past them. I cannot do this yet, for both of them are more powerful than I. But when I am at the peak of my power, when I give you the last hand movement, I will be strong enough to persuade them to let us pass them. Why must I get past them and enter Shadow Weaver's quarters? That is madness. Because Shadow Weaver has half of the staff in there. We know this already. I do not know how much you are aware of, Zephyr. Eventually you shall understand. Shadow Weaver has a piece of the staff in his quarters. You are going to need that piece. What do you know of Boral? A tragic hero of sorts. He was a good-hearted man. A weakness I always pointed out to him. Nonetheless, he understood my purpose as I understood his. There's still a mighty bond between Boral and I. Boral is dead. How can there still be a bond between the two of you? I am sure that you do not truly comprehend the workings of the universe. Such ignorance. When Boral fell within the dark spire of the three gods, like all beings, he moved on to another state of existence. I wish that I was in Boral's hands now. Together we would be so powerful. When no other came forth to meet the challenge of the three gods, war, magic, and intellect, Boral left everything he loved behind, including his daughter, who was most dear to him. Boral had a daughter? Aye, her name is Abigail. But she was not truly Boral's daughter. No, she was born from the joining of her mother, Chasantra, and the god of magic. I never told Boral the truth, but I knew he always suspected. It does not matter, for Abigail truly loved Boral more than anything in this world, even life itself. She was so young when Boral entered the tower and carried me into battle. He had almost completed the god's test, but fell in the final level, the level of the god of magic. So Boral almost succeeded? He was a great warrior, very strong. The world placed blame upon him for their own misfortune. The gods had tired of this world and of man's follies. Boral tried to save the world. In turn, his name was disgraced and dishonored. Abigail never did see her father again. She was very hurt. Thus was her hatred of this world and its people given birth. In the years to come, her hatred would only grow stronger. A truly sad story, one that should be forever sung by bards throughout time. Oh, let's move so we don't get fireballed. Come on. Hey, look at that. We did 73. Heck yeah. Gonna wait for it to shoot before I run up on it. I could go ahead and use another bloodstone. I missed that. But I don't really see a need to. As long as I'm careful, we should be just fine. $83. Let's go. There's another one up here. 107 damage. Ooh, Fihu rune. Nice. Are there any more serpent statues? Yes, there are. Nice. Doing so much damage with Warmonger. Excellent. The only thing is, I don't think we're going to need any other weapons, is the thing. Like, broadswords are cool and all. Warmonger's doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay, I'm going to drop these Nightshade leftovers. Oops, I accidentally threw my sack. Woe to Boral, betrayed by his people and by his sword. Put the gems in there for the moment. Gonna walk around and all beware the sword Warmonger, for it serves its own evil cause. The price of passage is very high indeed. There are 4 things for which I ask. Bring the precious things in the order in which I ask, only then. Red ruby. Okay, I'm going to need 4 gemstones, so. Well, it says 4 items. So. Ooh, I wonder if it's going to ask for that rune. Like if you just instinctively grab the rune and then use it. I wonder if you screw yourself. That would be fascinating. I was like, let me go ahead and swing the sword, and then it didn't swing. Like, oh, right, I'm holding a bag. Ah! Ah! Okay, there's 2 more serpent statues. You fight well, Zephyr. I am growing in power. Clear your mind. This is the first hand movement needed to cast the mending spell. Tilted hand. Continue to use me in battle, Zephyr. I can only help you defeat the Dark Mage if I am at the peak of my power. Alright, so Tilted Hand is first. There was a little pile of items. It looked like a shield and maybe something else. I saw it and I walked back. Here we go. Another war axe and a great shield. I'm going to get rid of this warboard. Can I? Yes. Cool. Okay, before I do anything, mending. Tilted Hand is the first. And that is F. Okay. I got to make sure I note these down because I didn't mean to cast Kano, actually. I think I've explored everything down here. It looks like the upper right corner, maybe, I still need to do. And there's also a door in the bottom left up there. Okay. Also, when I put the palimpsest in my hand, I need to make sure I put it all the way to the left. Okay, we're going to explore this corner completely. There we go. Now it's fully mapped out. Okay, let's go check out that door in the bottom corner over here. Another statue. Are you going to shoot? No, you're going to turn. Okay. Another door there also. That does 34. What does... You fight well. I am growing in power. This is the first hand... Oh, I already knew the first hand movement. Oh, I guess that one just talks to it. Oh, a pearl. Oh, probably need a pearl for... That makes more sense. Pearl is probably one of the things that it asks for. What's all this? Okay, I've got too much stuff at the moment. I'm going to put on this Amulet of Endurance so that I can try to sort the stuff out. I'm going to drop these broadswords because, truth be told, I don't think I'm going to need them. Oh, Wizard Staff. Don't need the shirt and breeches. What does the Wizard Staff do? Oh, it's like a nightshade. I wonder how many uses it has. That's really cool, actually. Can I put it in my bag of lightness and save it? No. No, I can't. Well, I'm going to keep it. Alright, so Warmonger goes in my hand. Ha, I'm invisible. You can't see anything but my boots. That's cool. I wonder how long that lasts. Okay, so first thing I need is a red ruby. Red ruby. Green emerald. Purple amethyst. Probably a pearl. A white pearl. Let's get out of the firing range so that I can pull this bag off. Yeah, see, a fireball went right down. I am appeased. Passage is granted to one who is indeed strong. The only problem is I can't see specifically where I am. So it's a little nerve-wracking having fireballs flying around me. It's gold coin. Worry about that in a second. At least I don't have to worry about... Oh, nice. Got an experience level. Don't have to worry about Warmonger breaking. That's nice. Okay. There's a gold coin. I'm pretty full on gold coins. You know what I would love? I'd love if I could get another sack, maybe. Put the gold coins in here for now. What is all this? This is flanged mace. I don't think I'm going to need. And a +2 amulet of protection. I'll just put it on at some point. Another coin. I don't think I'm going to need these sandals. I really don't think I'm going to need these sandals. I'll put them in there, I guess. Leave the bloodstone out. I am going to have to carry these medallions around, so might as well make space in a bag for them. And I've got this Fihu rune. I think I'm going to use that, but first I'm going to make sure I don't need it for something else. All right, we should be almost done exploring this section of the underground, I think. There can't be, but so much more. Thank goodness for that wall blocking the fireball, because I would have eaten that hit. Ooh, Thursaz room. Nice. That replaces the one that I used. I think I used a Thursaz room. Yes, I'm getting stronger. I begin to feel the power. Clear your mind. This is the second hand movement. Hand straight up. Fight more. I need more. Soon we shall bring Shadow Weaver to his knees. Let me make sure that there's no more statues before I... Okay. A rusted blade is all you shall find until the price of blood is paid. Okay. FH. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. One sec. Okie dokie. All right. How do I get out of here? I guess I walk all the way back and then step in the teleporter. Okay. I could just use a Geba rune to teleport myself back, but considering I killed all the enemies already, there's no traps or anything, it just seems like a waste of a rune to do it that way. It won't take too long to walk back, I don't think. I already went through there. Now I need to go this way, I think. Let me actually look at where I need to go. Okay, I need to hug this wall. There we go. Now I step in the teleporter and I should be good. So we're back in the main underground. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Save the game. Oh, my amulet vanished right after I saved. We got a Ansa's rune. Ansa's does what? Lightning shield. I don't need lightning shield. I'm going to give it 5 tries, the normal 5 tries to get something good out of Fihu. We'll say 10 tries. 10 tries sounds good. That was try number 1. 9 more tries to get something good out of Fihu. I don't need a staff. Or glaive, excuse me. Sowelu is cures confusion and stuff. That's 3. Berkana could be nice. Magic restoration. But I've got multiple Berkana already. 4. Don't need a fire shield. 5. Thursaz. I've only got 2. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'll keep the Thursaz rune. How much does this medallion weigh? Nothing. Okay. We also got another eagle resurrection figurine thing. I'm going to toss the bloodstone. I know it was potentially helpful before, but we're good. The reality is I'm just really running low on inventory space in general. My bags are all full. I'm probably not going to need the weapons. I can probably just empty out the bag of lightness and put more stuff in there. Because Warmonger's probably going to be the only weapon I use from here on out. Maybe the bow. If I need to kill something at range. Okay, so we're in the white domain. Looks like 3 pressure plates on the floor. I'm going to push them and look for traps. Don't see any traps. I wonder if these doors open with Kano. Probably not. That one does. Taste blood, Warmonger. You know what? I'll take the potion because I'm probably going to take damage fighting these things. So just look at it as free payment for killing these enemies. Oh, you know what? Actually, also, these are corpses. You know what corpses are really good for? Weighing down pressure plates. Yo, what's up, Chaos Arc? Welcome in. Kiwi Roth. Yeah, Kiwi Roth and Spinny Penguin. If I had a cat, then I would gladly have a cat displayed also, and they would be all my spirit animals. Gotta slowly push one of these corpses and separate it from the other one. There we go. Welcome in, Chaos Arc. How you doing? Happy end of the weekend. If, you know, the end of the weekend could be considered happy in any real regard. There we go. That one's way down. Maybe you should commission Catgus. Who is Catgus? What is Catgus? I am not familiar. Pushing the body, weighing down the plates. Is the door open now? Heck yeah, it is. Ah! Oh, it's another one of these things. They attack really quickly, but same deal. They're not terribly strong. Okay, that one just did 23. What the heck? I was like, they're not strong, and then it just like hit. Oh, Cat and Magus. Oh, hell yes. That'd be awesome. That's a really good idea. I remember at one point I saw somebody did like an image of like a young Magus and Alphador, and it was adorable. But yeah, I could commission somebody to do a Cat Magus or a Catgus. Fantastic idea. Once I get paid a few more times for my job, I might look into that. Good idea, Chaos Arc. I'm glad you stopped by and gave me that idea. My endurance is a little low. Oh, I don't want to restore. I want to save before I potentially waste Kano on these doors. Random teleporter. That one opens. 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 Holy crap. Okay, so this is just the other end of that shortcut before. Really not a huge shortcut, but I guess it saves you a decent chunk of magic. This door doesn't, the door up there doesn't open. Let's jump in this teleporter and see where we end up. Nowhere. Let's jump in again. Nowhere. Are we in the same spot? Yeah. We're not going anywhere, so not sure what this teleporter is. Oh, wait. Another teleporter appeared. Maybe the Cat Magus's fur could be akin to Alphador. Yeah, have it be like a blue kitty. That'd be awesome. Okay, I think I need to throw something into that teleporter. Was there a rock down here somewhere? Thought maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't. Let me see if I can find a rock or something to potentially throw into that teleporter. Lightning bolt. Oh no, lightning bolt was from the enemy. Okay. I thought it was a trap, but no, it was a lightning bolt from the enemy. A lot of pressure plates there. A lot of pressure plates all through here. Can't activate any of them. I can activate this one. Can I Kano this door? No. Okay, well this pressure plate was just to open that door. So let's push this down. I don't want to push it right up against the wall, but I want to weigh this down. If I step on this one now, does it open the door? No. But that's active. That's active. That's active. And that's active. Okay, the door's open now. I don't know if it was just having to step on the last one or what exactly, but the door is open. Let's see if there's stuff to kill. That teleporter thing is still bothering me a little bit. Teleporter there. That's a lot of damage to heal. I don't want to do that. You're going to win a local soon. Mark my words. Got to win on Madison again. Nice. Congratulations. Madison is an excellent win to get. So good job. You deserve a lot of congratulations for that. What place did you wind up getting today? If you got a win on Madison, I would assume probably 9th at worst, maybe 5th. I haven't seen the bracket, obviously, but what place did you get? I'm assuming that opened up. Oh, you didn't go to that was from last week, but you got 5th. Nice. I don't know why, like, 5th just kind of jumped out at me. It's like, it sounds like Chaos Arc might have got 5th. So good stuff. Good job, Chaos Arc. Proud of you. You done good. Back when I was still active, especially like early on, it took me a long time before I won any tournament. Like I would get 5th or 7th or 8th or whatever at Anvil and other ones. And I remember I was really frustrated for a while. I was like, man, I am never going to actually win any of these things. But I did. Got there, just took, practice and keeping at it. So if you practice and keep at it too, I am sure that you will get there. Okay, I'm going to throw this glass flask. And now we're going to wait for the teleporter to show up and whisk it away, which it did. I don't know if that'll do anything or not. I'm going to save a Zeph 3 here real quick. So actually what I'm going to do is find my boots of levitation. There they are. We're going to see what's on the other end of this. Ah, it's literally just a pressure plate like I thought. But it wasn't weighed down, so a glass is not enough to weigh it down. Probably going to have to rune to get out of here. Okay. So the broken flask is not enough to weigh that down. So I'm actually going to reload my save game. I don't have anything heavier at the moment. I could backtrack and get a... Let's backtrack. I think there was a rock not too far back. So let's go grab that real quick. There's definitely a rock in the underground area. Yeah, so we can go there pretty quickly. I can feel a massive amount of improvement in a short amount of time, more motivated than ever. Nice. It's always a fantastic thing when you feel and you see the improvement. Just also make sure that, even if you don't, see the improvement right away. I just took 3 hits. Did that damage my armor? It did damage my armor. My armor is at 7 out of 10. I don't like that. Just make sure that, if you have setbacks or anything like that. Oh, it was already at 7 out of 10. Damn it. Could have just kept going. don't get down on yourself, basically, if you hit a plateau or if you struggle some weeks or any of that stuff. But I'm glad that you are improving. That's fantastic. I totally believe in you that you will win a local before too long. Okay, I thought there was a rock right here. I might have been wrong. I mean, by all accounts, I was wrong, because I don't see one anywhere. I don't necessarily want to steal anything from over here, because that might be a puzzle I have to deal with. Where were the stupid rocks? Were they over in the... I'm not going to use a teleport rune, so if they were over there, then I'm just going to have to go without. And it's not really worth using a magic wall. I don't have anything crazy heavy. Although, you know what? I have a war axe. I'm not going to use the war axe. Look at that. The door opened. All I had to do was sacrifice a war axe. Hi. Greetings, friend. My name is Zeph. Greetings, Zeph. You may call me Nasir. I am one of Lord Korga's men. If you are seeking protection and can wield the weapons of war at your side, Korga's might allow you to join his battle group. I mean no dishonor to Korga's, but who is he? Before the shadow descended, Korga's was the most powerful Khazaj warlord in our homeland. Before the eastern lands were conquered, Korga's were betrayed. We already heard upon all this. Dwells not far from here. Show him respect. We heard all this from the other guy. Korga's always has at least 2 of his men guarding the door to his domain. They will acknowledge their loyalty to Korga's if you speak to them. Okay, so just make sure not to... But that's all this was? Apparently that's all this was, so I didn't even really need to throw my war axe. Okay, completely useless. So, proceeding back this way. Let's not get hit in the face by multiple globes of poison this time. Let's also ignore all of these and just run down here and hit this one. I can't hit that one, apparently. Apparently I have to hit all of these in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now it should be open. Okay. This time avoiding globes of poison. Let's also figure out what's going on with this teleporter. See if there's anything underneath of these. Appears the answer is no. Alright, let's walk in the teleporter ourselves and see what it takes me to. Takes me to a poison globe shooting at my face. I'm going to reload my save, but I'm going to explore a tiny bit first. Wonder if I can break the game. No, apparently I can't. There's only a finite number of fireballs I can spawn. Okay, well that pressure plate is at least depressed now. I'm going to reload my game, but I'm learning what I need to do for when I come back. I assume that these rocks are all I need to weigh down this plate. Yeah. Okay. Not too difficult. But the first thing I'll do is push that in. If I follow it, I think it'll just, yeah, it disappears. So that actually doesn't work very well. So that's just a toggle, basically. That's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and depress these pressure plates. That one probably won't go down until I get this one down. Make sure I'm up against the wall. Oh, there's a door that opened up right there. Didn't even notice that before. And some Thuricaz runes. Cool. Okay. I think the Thuricaz rune is what actually takes me to Korgaz. So it's nice that the game makes sure that you have that available. All right. That was a successful exploration of that little area, I believe. Take a quick look at the map just to make sure. Yeah, we got everything there. Don't need to worry about those two little offshoot places. So it looks like there's 2 pressure plates coming up and a door. Get the map out of my hand before I save. Okay, poison globes. This time we'll dodge them. This door may only be opened from the other side. No, screw you then. I don't want to go that way anyway. More enemies to kill. I completely missed that, so hopefully when I talk to him, he will tell me the third hand movement again. And we get a key. Taking a fair amount of damage. +2 Amulet of Endurance. Sure, I'll just plunk it on. Go ahead and heal up. Not sure I'm going to need this nightshade. Again, I am pretty much out of room in my inventory. Is that something on the ground? A rabbit's foot. What would I need a rabbit's foot for? Pressure plates. See if there's anything. Does this just control the door? Yeah. With this many of these things in here, I feel like there must be something hidden. Hey, look at that. Keyhole. I think it's probably a safe assumption the sun key goes in there. But I'm going to move all of them just to be sure. Oh, and a Thursaz room. Game really wants me to have that. Oh. Oh, and a centaur. Oh, right. Before I time once again. Power grows each time you slay an enemy. Clear mind. Third hand movement is hook finger. Okay, let me do this. Hook finger. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and use the sun key. Pit. Am I supposed to fall down the pit? Generally, I try to avoid falling down pits when possible. But seeing as how there isn't much else in terms of ways to go. I'm going to heal up first. I'm actually going to get rid of that flask. Kind of hate to break a flask, but at the same time, I need some inventory space. Random ass teleporter. Where am I technically? Below white domain. Okay. Must be a reason that we came down here. Other than getting bonked by a big ball there. Is that going to go into the teleporter? Yep. And where does it come out? It comes out there. Can I run past it? No. But there's a door behind it. There's also a ladder up here. Is this the door that only opens? Yes. Okay. So we can continue to explore this. There's a door here. And a centaur that needs to be killed. Ooh, a cross key. Six stones and 7 stones. And a pressure plate. Could go ahead and pick up all those stones. Or I can just push the body of a centaur. Simple enough. Door resists your Kano spell. Of course it does. Ah! Run! Okay, but there's no teleporter up here now, so maybe I can go this way. That door resists Kano also. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. This is number 4. Side point up. Am I not greater than any normal or magical blade that you could wield? I shall bring us victory, Zephyr. What did he say the first time? Clear your mind. This is the 4th. Okay, side point up. That is A. What's in the box? A key, money, Dr. Jojo's snake oil. I don't remember what that does. I actually kind of need to keep this box, truth be told. Since I'm so out of inventory space, I'm going to keep the box. I don't like the boxes. I much prefer sacks, but hope I didn't press that against the wall. Okay, good. I'm going to push this corpse up here. And then there's another corpse. This one's up against the wall. I might not be able to use it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that one. Well, that... Oh, it doesn't stay there. I wonder if I use a magic wall. Magic wall is BIKG. If I use a magic wall to like stop it in place, then that should kill the momentum, right? I would think so. Let's get behind it. My +2 amulet of endurance vanished as I was casting. All right, let's hope that's good enough. See if it opened the store down here. Ah, I got through just before it closed. Bunch of rocks. Those who tread upon the White Knight's ground shall pay the price of death. They all say the same thing. I'm assuming I need to use the gold key here. Let's go ahead and heal up before we do. I am guessing that the White Knight might be behind this door. Call it a hunch. Let's also prepare a poison spell. What's poison? It's GHK. I'm going to poison the White Knight, I think. Okay, where's that gold key? There it is. Oh, look, it's a White Knight. Freeze him. Hit him with poison. He is fast. There we go. If I stay down here, I think I'll be relatively safe. Because it looks like he doesn't aggro on me until he gets close enough. So I could just stand here and let the poison do its work. But where's the fun in that? Let's look at the chest we got from him. Ooh, a diamond and some more gems. Cool, cool, cool. But it seems like these things have a lot of hit points. Like I'm doing 40, 50 damage a hit, and it still takes a while to kill him. So the poison doing 1 to 2 points of damage a tick, like he'll die, but it'll take a while. I'm not sure I want to wait that long. He is fast. He's getting about 2 attacks to my 1. Gotta go ahead and heal up again. Glad I have the staff to replenish my magical power. Probably gonna need it. Gonna go ahead and freeze him again. Oh, there we go. You've killed a white knight. Lightning. Do I already know lightning? I already know lightning, so I can drop that. Ashwood Wand, +3 Amulet of Agility, and a Kano Rune. I guess I'll bring the Kano Rune with me. I can always use that to save myself a little bit of magic. Don't really need the Ashwood Wand. And the Amulet of Agility is nice, I suppose, but how much am I overweight by? 1 kilogram. Okay. Here's something I'm curious about. Can we teleport down here? Is there anything worth teleporting to? You know what? I'm going to eat a nightshade, throw the leftovers. There we go. Now I'm no longer encumbered. We use the key, so it should be everything down here. I'm assuming there will not be a teleport point. What is that teleport point in the bottom? What is? That's where I fell down the pit. That's what it is. Okay. I was like so confused. Like it's showing as filled in on the map. I don't remember going in there. Can I get out of here? If the ball's rolling, then it should land on the pressure plate eventually, and it should maybe open the door. Yeah. Just have to be patient for a second. Okay, we climb up, and then we can get out through here. You may now pass freely. Oh, thanks. It won't make me fall down the pit over and over. Okay. I didn't test runes down there. I can't imagine the runes would do anything. I suppose I could test if I really wanted to. Fine, let's test, just for completionist's sake. Go ahead and save before we jump back down the pit. I can't imagine the runes are going to do anything, but let it never be said that I didn't try stuff. Ooh. Righto. No. Thursaz. No. Yebo. No. Cool. But here's something interesting. I think the game gave me multiple Thursaz rooms. So I think it really, really wants me to use one of those to get to the one dude. Because there's no way to get to him otherwise that I can see. A Rider rune to get back, I suppose. 2 Rider runes. Okay, so yeah, this is the point where we need to take off our shoes or else we die. Just gonna drop the Rider rune there for now. Well met, stranger, one of Lord Korguz's guards, blah, blah, blah. We talked to him very briefly last stream, but we'll go ahead and talk to him again. I wonder what I get if I kill him. Core guys, know the customs of my people would have had you slain. My name's Zeph. Not gonna join. Depends, yada yada. Seek to destroy Shadow Weaver. Knowledge. I was going to reveal to you information concerning the location of the ancient blade warmonger, but I see you have already found it. If there is anything powerful enough to overcome the black mage, it is that sword. I doubt you can succeed without it. Sword's evil. Cool. All right. Got a Rider rune to get out of here, because I think the Rider rune will teleport me back to the entrance, right? Right. Does Gebo do anything? I don't think it does. No. No Gebo destination. Okay, I have that one rune, I think. Did I bring it with me? This one. Dagaz. That apparently kills monsters nearby. So. Gonna save the game again. Talk to aggro them. What do you mean no monsters nearby to kill? You see all these things trying to kill me? I guess they're not technically monsters, but come on. All right, well. Let me see if I can even kill these things, these guys. Or if it's worthwhile even. Be a feast for Warmonger. I'm doing so much damage, and they're not dying. There we go. It takes like 8 hits to take one of them down. And they hit hard. I couldn't get my healing spell off in time. Okay, I don't think it's worth killing them. They're polite. They helped me. We're not going to be dishonorable and kill them. We're just going to head out. Okay. So we killed the White Knight and got the White Knight's medallion. We have the Blue Knight's medallion. 2 down, 3 to go. Let's go all the way down, all the way down. And we'll head into the next domain, which is probably Crimson, because when we took the underground passage, we came up in the Crimson domain. I might have time to finish off the Crimson domain. I gotta stop around 11 because I gotta go to bed because I got work tomorrow. I cannot afford to stay up playing this all night as much as I want to. But I will explore as much of the Crimson domain as I can. Also, let's do some cleanup. There we go. Push the bodies into the hole. Just a little bit of cleanup for the Catacombs crew. Alright, is this Crimson domain? No, this is Green domain. Okay. Beyond this tunnel lies the domain of the White Knight. I mean, that's where I came from. I knew that already. A warning to those who would enter this tunnel. Beyond lies the domain of the Ebon Knight. Well, let's do green before we do Ebon. I swear, I think it should be Ebon. Ebon. Okay, the game's giving me 2 moonstones. If the game is giving me 2 moonstones, it really, really, really makes me think that there's going to be enemies coming up that are going to throw lightning and stuff at me. So I'm going to bring them with me. I'm going to drop some weapons here that I no longer feel I'm going to need. I'm going to keep the rest of it, though. Look at how slow I move with the... I'm 30 kilograms overweight right now. Okay. So I've got 4 spaces in my bag of lightness. The book is 1.5. These are 1 each. All of these are 1 each, if not less. Let's see how much the boots and the hat weigh. Hat weighs nothing. Boots don't weigh much. All of that's light. Medallions don't weigh much. How much does a diamond weigh? Diamonds are usually heavy. No, 0.5. Those are 0.5 each. Those are 0.5 each. Ah. Those weigh quite a bit, so take those off. Okay. Put the book in there too for good measure. Yeah, can't fit any of that stuff in. Okay, so now we have a little tiny bit of carrying capacity. Not much, but a little bit. All know that you tread within the Green Knight's domain. Cool. So I tread. Oh, ball. Looks like there's a dead end here. Not a dead end, but a turn in the passage. And it's the Green Knight. Oh, there's a healing potion over there. I don't think I really need it, but I'm going to go and pick it up just in case. The Green Knight is not attacking me on sight, so that's something, at least. Oh, there's multiple potions. Jera and 2 Algates. Don't really need the Algates because I can cure poison myself. Don't even really need the Jera potion, truth be told. But I'll keep it just in case, I suppose. Gotta wait for this ball to go past. I'm going to play it safe because I don't want to risk damaging my armor some more. Hello? You have finally come, Zephyr. Welcome to my realm, the realm of the Green Knight. Are you surprised that I know your name? I should also tell you that I know your cause. My spies have been keeping a close eye on you. If you are aware of the cause that I serve, then why do I still live? You live because I do not care who wins this war. Power is what I seek, and your help will give me greater power. To continue past my realm and those of the other 4 knights, you will need the medallion each of us wears. Only all 5 of the discs will open the gate. Who are these counterparts that you speak of? Why the other 4 knights? Who else would I speak of? We were the strongest of Shadow Weaver's horde when he first waged war upon the lands. For our skills and as a reward for our services, each of us was given control over an area of the labyrinth. There is the Ebon Knight. He is the strongest of the 5. There's also the Blue, White, and Crimson Knights. And then there's me, the Green Knight, the weakest of the 5. Until now, for our pact will make me the strongest. I will not make a pact with one such as you. Spare me your noble words. You have no other alternative. If you wish to succeed, you must have all 5 medallions, including mine. How can you be so sure that I will not simply take your head as well? I am sure that you could, but if you do, you will have failed. I told you, I have known about you and your plans from the start. I have also gone great lengths to hide your movements from the others. I am no fool. You see, I have hidden my medallion where no one, especially you, shall ever find it. I must say, you are very clever. Tell me then, what must I do? Naturally, you must meet the other knights in combat and best them. That will give you 4 of the medallions. Aye, 4, and what of yours, the 5th? I will give it to you when you bring me the Ebon Knight's head. He is the strongest, thus he is my greatest opponent in this game of power. If you bring me his head, I will know that you are strong enough to overcome the other 3. Not much of a risk on my part, for I know you must kill the others. My only concern lies in your ability to defeat the Ebon Knight. He is very strong. Spies? I do not recall being spied upon. I knew about you the moment you spoke to Malachi. He had better beware. If Shadow Weaver knew of Malachi's true allegiance, he would be skinned alive. Okay, so we find and kill the other knights, which we've already done 2 of them. We bring the Ebon Knight's head to the Green Knight, and Green Knight tells us where to get his medallion. Another moonstone. And another moonstone. That's 4 moonstones that the game is giving me. If there aren't lightning enemies or something coming up, then I'm going to question what it is exactly that the game is doing. All know that you tread within the Green Knight's domain. We already knew that. Thank you. Is this the Crimson Knight's domain? Yeah, okay. So, the other part of the underground passage led to Crimson. I feel like that's going to be where we eventually put all 5 in and proceed. Just because there's multiple entrances into it, they tend to do that kind of for the hub areas. So I'm going to backtrack. Open this up. One must tread the safest pass, or he shall pay for the price of a misplaced step. Sounds interesting. Let's save. What is it? Ah. Oh, I see why we got all the moonstones. Fortunately, these things don't do much damage to me as it is. I was like, oh, it gave me a rock. I must need to use that to weigh that down. But I guess not, so we'll use the corpse instead. Ow, it did 32. That hurts. I'm gonna have to walk across it here. I'm gonna push a corpse up with me in case I need it. Oh, I can't push corpses on this floor. That's right. Oh, I should probably get these rocks then. Well, let's explore first. I've got healing potions. I can heal if need be. Point up. Let me kill this will-o-wisp and then I will read that again. Okay, what did he say? I am strong now, but not strong enough. It will not be long, Zeph. Clear your mind. The 5th hand movement is point up. And that is C. I hope I'm not going to need those rocks. I really do. More rocks. Kick rocks. And then kind of a crossroads area. Another rock. It's a lot of traps. And this door resists Kano. I'm going to go ahead and heal up. It's interesting how my healing potions don't do like super consistent healing. It's good enough for the moment. Do I have to weigh down both of those or something? Wait. If the door is opening, I'm not 100% sure which plate is causing it. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I think it's that one. Yes. Okay, so I need to weigh down this plate here. Let's see if we can figure out how much weight it needs. This is 6. 6 is not enough. It's probably 50 then. Okay. Let's make this a little bit easier on myself. There we go. Leave that stuff there for the moment. Restricted area, enter at your own risk. We will enter at our own risk in a little bit. You there, come here. You would not have a skin of fine wine, would you? Can you believe it? By the sword, I am no longer one of Shadow Weaver's elite guard. They told me I would live longer, for my tongue grows loose after I consume wine. Forgive me, I do not even know who you are. I am Torhan, a swordsman by trade, but I am also good with the bow. By what name are you called? My name is Zephyr. It is an honor, Zephyr. Let us consider each other friends. Please, if you ever come across a skin of wine, be sure to share it with me. I would be most grateful. All right, so we've got an alcoholic. Cool. Let me look at the map and see how much more. It's not too much more to explore. +2 amulet of protection. Well, wearing it is going to weigh me down considerably, so maybe not. Obviously didn't do that centaur much good. Gold coin and a war axe. Don't really have a whole lot of need for other at the moment. But I guess I'll bring the coin with me for now. Training grounds. Oh, cool. That means maybe there's going to be enemies. Hell yes. Blood for Warmonger. Oh, is that a wineskin? I think that's a wineskin. And a key. Full wineskin. Ansaz does what? Lightning shield. Meh, I've got moonstones for that. An empty wineskin. Don't think I'm going to need that. The axe is a skeleton's greatest foe. The sword is the most common of weapons. Most men of arms can defend against the sword's attacks. Pole arms negate the advantage of height. Any creature that fights with fire or lightning will have a natural defense against the same. Oh, okay. I don't know why this key door is already open. I didn't find a key, did I? No, I found a wineskin. Weep. You've gained a level in sorcery. Hell yeah. More boxes. Let's see what's in them. Ooh, a wineskin. I don't need the empties, so just leaving them. An apple. Might as well eat it. Restore some of this health. I'm assuming I need to find X number of wineskins for this dude. Barracks. Cool. Happy to slaughter. Commander Gar's quarters. Storage area. We are exploring quite a bit. Door resists Kano. Oh, well. You know what? There's levers, so that makes sense why it would resist Kano. Skill with a blade is almost as great as Boral's. Almost a great as Boral's. Clear your mind. 6 hand movement needed to cast the mending spell. That is C, I believe. Or A. Side point up. Yeah, that's A. Another apple. What is it? Oh, it's just a war axe. I don't need a war axe, thank you. But I will eat the apple again. An Eye of Sight. That's the second one that has dropped. I feel like I might need it. And that's an Odin rune, which I think is a good rune to have. And that's a full wineskin, which I need, I'm assuming. Odin does what? Odin is... Did I not write down what Odin does? I guess I didn't. Okay, save the game. Let's see what Odin does. Odin. Oh, Odin, right, does the random stat change or gender change. You have lost endurance. Well, I don't want that. I'm hoping to gain endurance or accuracy. Gained accuracy. I can live with that. Let's see if we can get into Commander Gar's room. No. Let's try again. No. Can I Kano over it? Kano spell explodes on a wall. I heard a door either open or close. That door closed. There we go. So I wonder if this is going to be a more powerful centaur. It did 13, so maybe. It still died in 2 hits. Some gold coins. And another full wineskin. Ooh, 3 Jera runes and a cross key. I'm carrying too much stuff. Period. I'm going to have to make some hard choices here. If the game's giving me this stuff, I can only assume I'm going to need it. Let's keep ignoring the weight problem for the moment. This is the storage room. Cross key fits, but nothing happens. That's interesting. I wonder why. Let's see. So that controls that door. That controls that door. So it would stand to reason that the fourth lever would control this door. There we go. More stuff. Another quiver. Let's see what kind of arrows are in it. 2 poison, 2 normal. We can get rid of a normal arrow and a barbed arrow. And then steal the 2 poison arrows out of that one. Got a war axe and a war board. And a war axe. And shield of striking. That sounds cool. Full wineskin. Full wineskin. I wonder how many of those I'm up to. Chain leggings, don't need. Chain gauntlets, I don't need. Horsehair helm. Elven chainmail. Actually, I might want this. Hold on. And more Jera runes and more money. There's no way I need all of these Jera runes. It gave me 6 Jera runes. I can't imagine I need all of them. I can't imagine I need this money also. I'm just going to leave the money here. Okay, my samurai armor is AC bonus of 5. Elven chainmail, I think, is an AC bonus of 6. Yeah, and it's a lot lighter. I love the samurai armor, but for the weight difference, I'm just going to roll with this. How many wineskins do I have? I have 6 total. I can only assume that that's how many I need because I'm done exploring up here. Is there anything else to do up here before I run back? We opened all those rooms. That's all done. That's the training area. Yeah, it looks like we're done exploring this portion. So after this, we will need to get all those rocks and haul them back and put them on that pressure plate and figure out what's going on with that. I'm just going to look and make sure that there are no rocks here currently. Don't believe there were. I don't really want to use a, whatchamacallit, a magic wall, because the magic wall disappears. I don't want to soft lock myself or something. The game's been pretty good about not soft locking you, but I also don't want to risk it. Just going to take a quick peek in here, see if there's any rocks to pick up. That's the lightning shield. I don't need that. This was just a room with monsters. War axe that I don't need. The war axe is 7. I could actually take that in place of a rock, couldn't I? I could. Do I have room in any of these containers for anything? No. The answer is very much no. All right. Let's just run back here. Wonderful. I thank you for the wine. If chance brings you upon more, be sure to share it with me. 3, 4, 5. It is you again, Zephyr. Did I tell you my little secret? You know the word. Figured it out all on my own. Please, Torhan, do not spit in my face. What word do you speak of? Word. Are you deaf? The spectre. He guards the door. Good old shadow knitter, weaver, does not want anyone past that door. He summoned the spectre to guard it. I am starting to feel much better. Save for my belly. I feel like I drank a horn of sour ghost's milk. I take it you mean goat's milk. Continue. You said you know the word. I said goat's milk, you dolt. The secret word is Zarf. I would have used it to get past good old afterlife myself, but I think Balthazar suspects I know the word. He would burn me to cinders if I... Zarf? By all means, what is a Zarf? Does it have a secret meaning? How am I supposed to know? I really do not care what a Zarf is. All I know is that if you speak the word to the spectre, he is to let you pass. If you want to know what the word means, find a scholar. For the life of me, I do not know why you want to know what a Zarf is. Okay, I'm going to write that down real quick. Zarf. Spectre word. Am I 5 into mending? No, 6. 6 is the side finger again. That's A again. Okay. I forgot to write that down, so I'm glad I checked. Alright, well that got all the wineskins out of here. Now I need to get some rocks. I also need to empty out my inventory a little bit. I need those for sure. I don't really want to get rid of the gems. I'm probably going to end up using some nightshade. Oh, I've got another full wineskin. Here, do you want this one, buddy? I'll just leave it there next to you. Alright, let's eat some nightshade. There we go. Because I have a whole bag of it. Coins, nightshade. This has got coins and food and the mirror. Let's take the mango and put it in there. And the nightshade. So I need to free up 2 slots in here. So let's take the coins out. There we go. So now this is just... Well, I don't really want the coin and the mirror in there, though. We'll put them in here. Okay. There's also coins in here. Did I do that right? No, I did that wrong. Coins in that bag. Okay. Stuff kind of scattered everywhere at the moment. It'll have to do for now. That's full. We can put these moonstones in there. I probably don't even need them because I was probably meant to use them against those will-o-wisps, and then I just killed the will-o-wisps. So, yeah, I probably won't even need them. Oh, there is a round key. I'm going to get rid of this amulet. I don't need it. And I do want to keep this shield in there, though. All right, let's start filling the bag with rocks. There's also a war axe here, which is as good as a rock. So we'll call it 2 rocks for the moment. I need 10 total. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am not meaning to walk on the floor. Whatever. Good enough. Okay, now we can run down here. Get past the balls. There's all my stuff. Oh, there's another rock like sitting down there already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus a war axe. There we go. It is weighed down. Shield, shield, silver sword, poison sword, great plate helm, great shield, shell, shell. This can go elsewhere. Book. I have this key, and I don't remember if I specifically need to use it somewhere or not. Oh, look, this is where the rider rune would have took me. Greetings, friend. My name is Zeph. I am Sidonius, a master wizard. I am responsible for enthralling Shadow Weaver's best trained guards before battle with the savage Battle Rage. Battle Rage? What is that you speak of? It is a most complex wizard spell. Even I find it very difficult and strenuous to cast such a spell. It requires the channeling of 6 of the more complex hand movements. Once endowed with Battle Rage, an individual fights in a berserk fury. I have even seen men struck while in this rage state, and I have even seen men struck while in this rage state and pay no heed to the damage they received, then in return strike a blow that most mortal men are incapable of. The only drawback is, like casting the spell, it tires the soldier quickly. You seem most interested. Are you a fairly skilled wizard? If so, I will show you the spell. Please, I would be most interested in at least learning the spell. I only want to go through the channeling once. This is how the spell is cast. You write it down. Battle Rage. Okay, so it's side point up, cross, wave, cross, hook, fist. Do you now see the complexity of the spell? Hope that you're able to remember what I have taught you. Let's see. So side point up is A, B, I, B, hook, G, fist, J. A, B, I, B, G, J. Battle Rage. There we go. Okay, what's in this chest? +3 Amulet of Talent. Don't care. Healer Stone. I think I want that. And a bunch of Nightshade that I don't really need. So we're going to pass. What's in this box? Runes and stuff. Another Rabbit's Foot. We'll keep that. Then Awaz Rune. Is that the temporary agility? Temporary accuracy. Okay, don't care. 4-way fire. I do want to learn that. I think I'm going to keep this box, actually. Another claymore. Okay, so there's some wine skins that I don't need. But there's also another skull. Greetings, Zephyr. I am Firefang, one of the 8 to succumb to Shadow Weaver's might. It's been agreed upon that I show you the 6th part of the gateway spell. 6? I only know 3 so far. Crap. Alright, 6 is rock on. I can help you no more. Farewell, Zephyr. Okay, bye. K. So 6 is K. Alright. Well, I'm missing a couple somewhere, but so be it. You have lost accuracy. Well, whatever. 4-way fireball is palm up fist. D H J. DHJ. Okay. It's been a little while since I saved, so I'm going to save just in case the game crashes. This is where Rido would have taken me. I have not found a teleport point for Geba or the other one, so I'm going to check those real quick. Gebo, nothing. Thurisaz, nothing. Okay. So Rido is the only teleport rune in this space. I kind of want to use the Healer's Tome, but I don't know if I'll need it for a puzzle later on, so I'm going to hang on to it. I'm just going to get rid of this Great Shield. I'm not ever going to use it. I've got Warmonger. Warmonger's a two-handed sword. We're not going to use a shield. The only reason I'm keeping the bows, and actually, you know what? I'm going to drop the bow too. I've got this enchanted bow. I have to believe that I'll be able to, like, it's not going to just immediately break or something. Okay. Before I run back, I'm going to run back through the Centaur area. I remember at some point there was a keyhole on the ground, and I was like, wait, a keyhole? What the heck? Here. I'm wondering if that key I got, the round key here, I'm wondering if that goes in there. It does. What did it do? Maybe it disabled the traps in the training ground? It didn't disable the traps in the training ground. I have no idea what using that key did. Hopefully I didn't need the key for something else. In any case, we're leaving. Okay, I'm going back to navigating with, I was using the mouse to navigate for a bit. I don't know why, but go back to the keyboard. I'm going to heal anyway, right? Yeah, I'm totally going to heal anyway when I get through this. Okay, we're back here in the Green Knight's domain. We'll go ahead and heal like I talked about. So, I need to go kill the Ebon Knights, and I need to kill the Crimson Knights. Both of those are going to have to wait for next stream. I'm going to walk down to where I will go into both of those areas. Actually, the Ebonite's down here, the Crimsonite's the other way. We'll do the Ebonite first, like I said. You know what? I dropped weapons and stuff here. This seems like a good place to drop other things too. I'm going to drop this bag of nightshade. How many coins do I have other than that bag? I have 5. Just 5? Yeah, just 5. 5's probably enough. I can't imagine I'll need 15. Yeah, I'll drop that bag too. Just to give myself a little bit more inventory space. All right. That's going to do it for now. I want to keep playing. It's after 11. I got to go to bed. Not sure. I probably won't stream any during the week coming up. Again, just having a full-time job. I don't have time to stream as much as I want to. I will try eventually to set up a weekday streaming schedule, but I've also got to clean the house up a little bit and prep for partner coming to visit for a few days. So, yeah, probably no stream until Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. We'll work it out. Chaos Art, congrats again on 5th. Thanks for coming in and hanging out and watching. Thanks for the idea for a Magus Cat. I'm going to look into that. And yeah, that's it for now. See you all next stream. Thanks for watching.